Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Nihil and today we are going to understand RRSP and we are going to understand everything about RRSP that you need to know in Canada here. So stay tuned until the end of the video. So let's start with the very first question. What is RRSP? RRSP is a registered retirement savings plan registered with the federal government of Canada, and the main purpose of this RRSP is to help Canadians save money for retirement purposes. Now, when you invest money into RRSP, they are tax advantage or tax deferred, meaning that you don't pay taxes on the money that you invest in RRSP this year, and then it's going to grow tax deferred as long as the money stays in that account, and you'll only pay taxes when you withdraw that money from that account at a later age when you're not in a higher marginal tax bracket. Let's take a look at an example here on the screen here, guys. So let's say you're making a $90,000 salary, and so on the screen you see on a $90,000 how much income tax you will pay in one of these provinces if you live in, and then what are your marginal tax rates. So let's take a look at the example of British Columbia. If you're living in British Columbia, you will pay $18,049 on a $90,000 salary, and if you don't invest anything into RRSP, that's the taxes you will pay. On the screen here you will see if your taxable income is $90,000 in British Columbia, and your contribution limit is $16,200, and if you invest that money into RRSP, you will save the taxes about $4,568 if you invest that money. So before tax, RRSP was $18,000, saving on RRSP is $4,568, so you only end up paying $13,481. Basically you'll be saving $4,568. So let's look at the next question. Where can you invest the money from RRSP? So when you open an RRSP account, it's a very simple process. You just go to the bank or any financial institution or credit unions. They'll open an account for you, and then through that account you can invest the money into GICs, bonds, stocks, index funds, anywhere you like. You can invest the money from RRSP. Now when you are setting up an account, you may also want to consider spousal RRSP, and we'll talk about that in a second here. Now let's discuss about spousal RRSP, what spousal RRSP is. So basically spousal RRSP allows you to contribute money to your spousal account up to your personal contribution limit. Now this is beneficial in a case where this can help you balance the income between you and your partner when there is a large disparity of income. Basically, a high income earner can contribute to a low income earner's spousal RRSP plan, thus benefiting from taxes in the long run. Now let's look at the next question. Should you invest into RRSP? The answer to that question is yes. You should invest into RRSP because it's gonna help you grow your money tax deferred, and then you can save money like right now when you invest in RRSP, because it's going to give you a tax advantage on that amount that you invest when you're in a higher marginal tax bracket. You can also take advantage of RRSP money when you're buying a first home in Canada. So now let's look at that. Let's look at the details of how that will work. So now let's say you have accumulated some amount into RRSP. Now from RRSP you can withdraw up to $35,000 when you're buying a first house in Canada, and that will be tax free, basically meaning that you can withdraw the money, there will be no taxes on it, but then you have to repay that money back to RRSP account in a 15-year period. So the main advantage is you can withdraw $35,000 today and then maybe use that for a down payment of a house, and then pay that money back to that RRSP account in a 15-year. I think we've covered majority of the points that you need to know about RRSP. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments. I'll try to answer that questions. And again, as I mentioned before, if you have any questions about TFSA, I have my TFSA video explained. I'll put a link up here, or the link will be in the description below. You can watch that out and find out what TFSA is, and you can also take advantage of that tax savings in Canada. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you like my video, and if you think that this video is valuable and it did give you some information that you wanted on the RRSP, please like this video and subscribe to my channel.